First up, Leeds United against Aston Villa. Two sides who like to play on the front foot in an atmosphere that always delivers. Elland Road ready, the crowd in full voice, and a game that promises energy from the first whistle. Then it's the North London derby. Arsenal face Tottenham Hotspur in a rivalry that needs no introduction. Pride, pressure, and bragging rights on the line. When these two meet, form goes out the window. Welcome to Super Sunday, a day of Premier League football with big stories to be told. And up first, it's Leeds United against Aston Villa. Two sides who like to play with intensity and purpose, in an atmosphere that's always guaranteed to deliver. Elland Road is ready, and so are we.
Welcome to West Yorkshire. We're at Elland Road, a stadium first opened way back in 1897. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Leeds United up against Aston Villa.
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
And a look at the starting 11 for Leeds United.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker, but you've still got that defensive protection with the two midfielders holding.
And here's the starting 11 for Aston Villa. Pau Torres starts alongside Ezri Konsa in central defence. Youri Tielemans plays alongside Boubacar Kamara in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Ollie Watkins. So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. Top-class defending. Lucas Digne. John McGinn. Possession one. Lucas Digne. Pau Torres. Ollie Watkins. Getting in there to intercept. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Yeah, it was nice up to a point and then just lacked that bit of quality, didn't they?
Well, it's all about getting the victory from a Leeds point of view after their draw against Forest. How do you see them faring today?
Yeah, it wasn't the most exciting game. 0-0 it finished. I can see this going a similar way. Two evenly matched sides. It's about who can finish off their chances, but I can't see a winner here.
Free kick is what's been given. And he read it well defensively. Mecha. Oh, a smart stop. He has teammates around him. Out of play then for a Villa throw-in. Tielemans. And Grealish. A throw has been given. Clever defending. Matty Cash. McGinn. Space to exploit. Will it happen for them? Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. Lucadinha. How about the cross? Fine build-up play.
Yeah, they're keeping it so well, aren't they?
Interesting pass. Watkins to put them ahead. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Here's the replay, and it's a nice bit of skill to beat his man. Then he keeps his composure to finish it off well. It's a quality goal, that.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. James. And space to exploit, maybe. This could square the game. No way through. This corner kick might help them.
Well, it's the first chance that they've had in a while, and the crowd are sensing this is a great opportunity. They're really getting behind them.
Delivering it. And that is going to be all for the first 45 here at Elland Road. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, I'm sure the manager will be delighted with him. He'll have drilled that into them, you know. Keep focused and keep playing through to the whistle. And it's certainly put them in a good position to go on and win this now.
So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Feeding it through. Chance here. Oh, the challenge was spot on.
Yeah, I love that tackle. It's a cracking bit of defending.
Playing with a flow and intensity. Will the cross work out for them? A very effective clearance. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Leeds United facing Manchester City. And played in. And it's all rather fizzled out. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. And he's in. Can they cover up? Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up.
Well, that was a great save, wasn't it? One that had to be made, or it would have been such a struggle to get back into it. Could have turned the fortunes around here.
And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Aston Villa facing Wolves.
Yeah, it's one I'm looking forward to. Always a great atmosphere.
They're to take it away. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Just 20 minutes remaining now. They're not cherishing the ball the way they usually do. This is looking threatening. Real chance! And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, have a look at this. He just glides past the defender with ease. And then from that sort of range, he's never going to miss that, is he? It's an easy finish in the end.
So 2-0 now. Ethan Ampadu. And very nicely positioned to win it back. And the cross is fired in, but absolutely no help in the centre. Can they get one back? Given the situation they're in, not much margin for error.
That's a great opportunity to get themselves back into this game. I can't see them getting many more now.
Ethan Ampadu. Really getting stuck in. Bailey. Trying to open up the defence. Still possibilities. And the lead throw forthcoming. And they're making a change. Gnonto. Now with Ampadu. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Aronson. On to Rodon. So the final whistle, and plenty of positives for Villa fans around the world following this victory. What did you make of it?
Yeah, it was fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park for the most part. And going forward, there was some real nice, incisive play too. It was a good result.
I think it's fair to say he'll be happy with his own contribution in this game.
Yeah, he caused the defence all sorts of problems. Scored one, but could have had a few more. Rushed a few of his chances, but overall, not a bad day's work.
So that's how it finished at Elland Road. Aston Villa taking all 3 points. But now, attention turns to our main event. The North London derby is coming up next. Arsenal against Tottenham Hotspur. A fixture defined by rivalry, intensity, and moments that can shape a season.
In North London, Tottenham Hotspur have made the short journey to the Emirates, ready to face their old rivals, Arsenal. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. Stuart, always something special this occasion.
Well, it certainly is. They say this stadium lacks atmosphere, but not today. Just listen to that noise. This is going to be a really feisty affair, you have to say.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Gabriel plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Declan Rice starts alongside Martin Ødegaard in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And the starting 11 for Spurs.
Well, they should be hard to break down because they're set up to defend in numbers. But it's important they don't leave the front too isolated. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to counter-attack.
Well, this game should offer plenty. Arsenal get it going. And a brisk run. And a chance, Ødegaard! And there it is! Arsenal take the lead in this London derby. And how much does it mean to them? Just listen.
They just didn't deal with the threat, did they? It's a poor goal to concede.
1-0 then. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today and eventually break that record.
Son. It's with Bentancur. What can he do with it now? Shooting the equaliser. Oh, did so well to deny him. Well, the angle was far from favourable.
You're absolutely right. From that position, that was a very good effort.
Reception, a pair of car keys and a wallet. If those are your items, please collect them after the game. Thank you.
Promising move from Tottenham. Bissouma. Just like that, they have the ball again. And struggling to get the shot off. Well, a really respectable effort from there.
Well, for a moment, I thought it was going to squeeze inside. Decent effort, it's unlucky, really.
Romero.
Well, Spurs have controlled the last 15 minutes and have created one or two good chances with it. If they can continue to play with this domination, it's only a matter of time before they draw level.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. And putting his body on the line. And a very good challenge. Arsenal's free kick here. They're making considerable progress with the ball. Delivering it into the box. Not away completely. Oh, they're not out of trouble. Bit of play for a Spurs throw-in. Mohamed Kudus. Now Romero with it. Pedro Porro. Spurs trying to use space to good effect. Well, he's given us away. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Oh, he's through here. Can he finish? And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
The referee's whistle. The first half has come to an end here in North London. Well, a vibrant and effective display from Bukayo Saka, one that you've enjoyed, Stuart.
Well, what a threat he's been, not just with his goals, but his all-round display. Brilliant stuff.
The ball is moving again. The first half struggles for Tottenham were there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it in this half? Pedro Porro. Arsenal could threaten from this position. Such an ambitious run. Now will the cross work out for them? Goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really. Oh, great attacking play. And a solid stop there. And over it comes. Well, not quite the ideal delivery. Could be troublesome. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Fantastic ball. Ready to strike. Giving it in. Oh, that is a moment of pure quality. A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over.
Well, we can see it again now, and it all starts with the pass over the top. It takes out so many defenders, and what a great finish it is. He just lifts the ball over the keeper into the back of the net. That's a well-constructed goal.
Three goals without reply. Pedro Porro. Now Harry Kane. Good visualisation and execution. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
And support available. Arsenal have given us away. Declan Rice. Now with Gyökeres. And Spurs have the ball once more. Declan Rice. 10 minutes left for play. Trossard. And the cross into the middle. Counter-attacking chance. And they need to get bodies back. Great vision from Harry Kane. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, as the replay shows us, Kane picks out the perfect pass to beat that defensive line, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Declan Rice. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. So the final whistle has sounded, and not the result Tottenham fans were hoping for. What did you make of it all?
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the board in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
And no wonder the cameras are focusing in on Bukayo Saka, because he was absolutely tremendous in this game.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
Full time in the North London derby. Arsenal 3, Tottenham Hotspur 1. A commanding performance from Arsenal, who delivered when it mattered most. Spurs showed moments of threat, but Arsenal's control and composure proved decisive. Let's take a look at the other game highlights across the Premier League this weekend.
A poor start for Manchester United as Everton got themselves the first goal of the matchup, as Gayu right here passed the ball to Alcaraz. Alcaraz there to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, lined up 1v1 to the goalkeeper, and he lobbed Andre Onana to put Everton in the lead here over Manchester United, as Dominic Calvert-Lewin scored the first goal in the game here at Old Trafford here for tonight. A nice little hold up here from Calvert-Lewin, but lost it there to Bruno Fernandes as Ugarte. Nice pass there to Mazziari. Mazziari there, Ronaldo, but lost it there to James Garner. And then obviously Everton with the ball as Gayu lost it, and then Ronaldo intercept back. Nice pass there to Bryan Mbeumo, and Mbeumo hits it, and what a finish there for Bryan Mbeumo, as now the score is 1-1 in the matchup, as what a goal from the Kangaroon forward here for this evening. And Man United got themselves the goal in the second half, as Ugarte passed Ronaldo all the way there, away back, away from Everton's defending quite well. It's Dorgu. Great opportunity here to pass the ball there to Ronaldo. Ronaldo, nice turn past James Tarkowski, and Ronaldo makes it 2-1 to put Manchester United for the first time in the game in the lead, as what a finish by Cristiano Ronaldo, as the score now is 2-1 to Man U. A great opportunity right there for Bryan Mbeumo. Great run for him. Took it all upon himself. And he shoots past the goalkeeper of Jordan Pickford to put Manchester United 3-1 up over Everton. As a great run right there for Bryan Mbeumo. The Kangaroon really took it all upon himself. Really outpaced the defenders of Everton. And now the score is 3-1 in the matchup here for the Red Devils of Manchester in the game. And then Man United got themselves the goal here to make it 4-1, as Bryan Mbeumo, nice pass there to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo got the ball from a pass there, an assist from Bryan Mbeumo to give the ball to the greatest player of all time, and he does the Sue celebration in front of Bryan Mbeumo and the Man United supporters, because that goal was special for Ronaldo to make sure that Man U make it 4 past Everton. A nice run here from obviously Marcus Rashford for Manchester United, as Rashford, nice cutting pass there to Ronaldo to score a hat-trick in the game, as Man United were pure dominant against Everton. Really counter-attacked in the matchup very nicely, as what a perfect run, I've got to say, for Manchester United. Really took it all upon himself from Marcus Rashford, really beat past and outpaced the defenders of Everton, and then great pass there all the way to Ronaldo, and he hits that ball right past of Jordan Pickford, and now the score is 5-1 to Manchester United. And Ronaldo was the man of the match, by the way. Hat-trick he scored against Everton in the matchup here for this evening. And he was a well-deserved hat-trick by the help and assist by Bryan Mbeumo to help him become the man of the match of the game. As the full-time score ends as Man United 5, Everton 1 at the game. Great goal here from Erling Haaland. Really took it all upon himself, a perfect run. And he hit the ball on his laces inside the top corner as Man City make it 1-0 over Newcastle United here at St James's Park Stadium. As what a strike right there from Erling Haaland, and the keeper unfortunately couldn't stop it. And then, however, Man City carried on the fight and carry on really putting the momentum themselves against Newcastle's defence. As Messi, great pass there to Erling Haaland again. And another goal on his weak foot, on his left foot, right in the exact same corner as the first goal. He put it right into that top corner on his left foot, right in the exact same place where he put it from the first goal, as Man City lead by 2-0 over Newcastle United. And then obviously Man City in the second half scored a third goal as Nunez, great run for him for the Sky Blues of Manchester. Great pass there to Erling Haaland to get himself a hat-trick against the goalkeeper of Newcastle, and he did that nicely. Nick Pope could not save that one, as now it's 3-0 as Erling Haaland scores a hat-trick here over Newcastle at St James's Park Stadium here this afternoon. I've got to say that Erling Haaland's football has been absolutely fantastic, of course. He's been very, very good. Very unstoppable for Man City, as obviously Newcastle and Nick Pope cannot handle the goals that Haaland's creating. And then Anthony Elanga trying to win the ball back for Newcastle, and then however lost it there. Then Haaland passed the ball to Cherki, back to Erling Haaland again, and Erling Haaland scored another goal to score all 4 in one game. And this guy is absolutely a monster in goal, obviously. Him scoring against the keeper is an absolute goal machine, Erling Haaland is. As the whistle blew for full time between Man City and for Newcastle, it ends 4 goals for Haaland, 4-0 to City over Newcastle away from home. Nice perfect run here for Mo Salah. Pass there to Sabitzer. Sabitzer there to McAllister. And then McAllister right there to Cody Gakpo, but however lost the ball back for Nottingham Forest. And then obviously Ndoye passed the ball there to Ryan Yates from Nottingham Forest. And then Forest, however, really hit on the counter-attack here. And then, however, Robertson won the ball back, and then Cody Gakpo got there. Great pass to Sabitzer. Then the Hungarian really ran through past Mourinho for Nottingham Forest. And he took it all upon himself to shoot, save, then Salah got there and he finished the ball into the back of the net from a rebound, from a great save right there from Sills for Nottingham Forest. But however, that goal was really, really good for Salah to get on the rebound of that, as Liverpool lead the game by 1-0. And that was the only goal in the matchup in the whole entire game, as the full-time score ends as Liverpool 1, Nottingham Forest 0 at full-time here for tonight's game. A brilliant goal for the Seagulls of Brighton, as Matoma, great pass there to Balaba, all the way to Mintier, as Mintier shoots and the Seagulls lead the game. As what a goal right there from Mintier, as now the score is 1-0 to the Seagulls in the match. Great hold up here as Danny Welbeck. Nice run for Danny Welbeck all the way, as he really took it cross there to Matt O'Reilly to make sure Brighton extend the lead to make it 2-0 over Brentford. As what a goal right there for Matt O'Reilly, as a great teamwork for the Seagulls, especially Danny Welbeck to assist him, as now the score is 2-0. And Brentford got themselves bounced back slightly as Kevin Schoolgade scored a goal back in the matchup, as what a finish there from Schoolgade, as Schoolgade scored in the matchup here for Brentford, and now it is 1 goal back for the Bees. A nice run here as Damsgaard was 1v1 to the goalkeeper, and Damsgaard hits it, as now it's 2-2 in the matchup here at the Amex Stadium, as what a goal there by Mikael Damsgaard, and now the score is 1 apiece between Brentford and Brighton here for this afternoon. And a shot there from Brentford, and what a goal right there for Wissa to make sure Brentford win the game. As what a goal there for the Congolese striker to make sure Brentford come back from being behind by 2-0, and then he made sure they get themselves bounced back in the matchup as he took himself very seriously and he struck that ball right into the bottom corner as Wissa makes it 3-2. And the full-time score, by the way, between Brentford and also Brighton. Big result for Brentford in the matchup. Did very well to come back from being down by 2-0 and come back from 2-0 down to 3-2. And definitely Wissa right there was really the definite real big figure to make sure they win the matchup here away from home. And the score ends as Brighton 2, Brentford 3. Great counter-attack here for Leicester City. They try hit on their counter-attack as Maddison there and Cyril Miane pass there all the way to James Maddison. Cross in here to Patterson Daka. He finishes the ball into the back of the net as now Leicester City lead the game by 1-0 in the first 26 minutes in the game. Great unbelievable cross all the way right there to obviously Patterson Daka, and he hits it in the open net. And now the score is the Foxes lead by 1-0 over Fulham away from home. And then, however, nice little hold up here from Alex Iwobi, crossing all the way right there to Adama Traoré for Fulham. Great run right here, great pace for him. And then Piera finished the ball into the back of the net as now Fulham are now level here over Leicester City in the match. As what a goal right there for the team of Fulham. As what a finish though, all the way from across from Adama Traoré, all the way to Andreas Piera, as now the score 1-1 in the match. And then, however, Leicester City got themselves that goal to put themselves in front as Batasua cross into Patterson Daka, and then Daka scores another goal to make sure Leicester win the game. They were absolutely 1-0 up, they were in the first half. But in the second half, Fulham trying to creep themselves back in the game, but Leicester City finished it off with that second goal to wrap up the matchup here. As absolutely wonderful here across, all the way right there to Patterson Daka. And now the score is 2-1 to Leicester City in the match. And the full-time score here at Craven Cottage, it ends here as the Foxes, with 2 goals from Patterson Daka, won them the game as it ended Fulham 1, Leicester City 2 at full-time. Great start to the game for Chelsea as João Pedro, nice little cross in there to Pedro Neto, and then Neto hits it in the goal as Chelsea extend themselves that 1-goal lead into the first 15 minutes in the game. As what a goal right there for Pedro Neto here over Sheffield United. And then Chelsea made it 2 in the matchup as João Pedro, great pass there to Cole Palmer, very cold, great pass there back to João Pedro. Pedro was 1v1 to the keeper and he hit the ball into the goal as now Chelsea have made it 2-0 over Sheffield United. Yeah, great run I've got to say, brilliant run right there from João Pedro. As what a finish right there for the Blues, as Chelsea have now made it here 2-0 over Sheffield United. And then Chelsea made it 3-0 in the matchup as Cole Palmer was on the score sheet here as Pedro Neto shot but rebounded into the feet of Cole Palmer to finish it, as now Chelsea have now made it 3-0, and he's definitely cold after that goal as Sheffield United have been absolutely dominated in the matchup. And that will mean the game was very harsh for Sheffield United not to pick up anything against Chelsea in the matchup, as the game ended with a 3-goal victory for Chelsea as it ends Sheffield United 0, Chelsea 3 at full time here for tonight. great start to the game for Crystal Palace within half an hour of the matchup as Sarr has a great pass there to Jean-Philippe Mateta, all the way there to Eze. Eze lost the ball and then Mateta won it back. Eze has it and then Ben Wharton, great pass there to Eze. Eze had a shot but saved and denied by the goalkeeper for a corner for Palace. And then Wharton took the corner here for Palace, cross into the box and then Mateta header right into the back of the net as Crystal Palace lead the game half an hour of the matchup as they're 1 goal in front in the matchup here over Wolverhampton Wanderers in this game. And then Palace made it 2-0 as Eze passed there to Monzio. Monzio right there crossing. Mateta head away from Wolves. Ben Wharton pass there to Mitchell, and what a finish right there for Mitchell to put Palace 2 goals in front over Wolves here for this nighttime game here this evening as the Eagles extend the lead now to 2 goals in the matchup over Wolverhampton Wanderers in the game. And then, however, after that, another goal in the game here as a great save there from Henderson for Palace. Great throw all the way there to Jean-Philippe Mateta. Mateta switch pass there to Ismail Sarr. Smart, great run right here for him to shoot. But however, crossed it in though to Eze, and then Eze finishes it, and now Palace have now made it 3-0 instead as a little turn pass there to obviously Eze to get the finish, as Palace will definitely be happy about that one. Great 1v1 to the goalkeeper. He knew where Eze was and he took it very nicely and he put the ball into an open net as the keeper was beaten, and then Eze got that finish there to wrap it up here for 3 goals in this matchup here at Molineux. And then Oliver Glasner's side will be very happy about this result here to win the game 3-0 against Wolverhampton Wanderers here, as Palace can go down to South London, travel to South London from Wolverhampton with massive positivity in their result here in the game, especially Eze on the score sheet for the Eagles in the matchup, as a full-time score ends here as Wolves 0, Crystal Palace 3 at full-time here in Wolverhampton right now for tonight. A great goal for AFC Bournemouth in the match. Within the first few minutes in the start of the game, West Ham United tried to go on the counter-attack as Emma Nilsson passed there to Thibodeau, to James Ward-Prowse, to Lucas Paqueta, and then Zojek to Gerald Bowen, and then Bowen there to Zojek, and then however, Bournemouth won the ball back as Oratia, great pass there to Justin Kluivert. Kluivert, great run here for him for Bournemouth here. Great pass there to Ottawa, and Ottawa scores as the Cherries lead against West Ham United, as what a finish and what a goal from Dangio Ottawa, as Bournemouth, the Cherries, lead the game by 1-0 here at the Vitality Stadium here this afternoon. And ladies and gentlemen, it's all been confirmed by the way. The result is the result. Only 1 goal involved in the matchup between Bournemouth and also here West Ham United. No more goals after that though. But Bournemouth have been, however, the best they've been in terms of their performances in the matchup here for the game, as the full-time score ends as Bournemouth 1, West Ham United 0 at this afternoon's game.
Here are the results from match day 12. Aston Villa with a strong away win at Leeds. Arsenal take North London bragging rights. Manchester City cruise past Newcastle. And victories across the weekend shaping the table once again. At the top, Liverpool remain out in front. Arsenal and Chelsea close behind, keeping the pressure firmly on. Manchester City and Tottenham stay in the hunt as the title race begins to take shape. At the other end, the battle is just as intense. Tight margins, precious points, and little room for error. Every result now carrying huge importance in the fight to stay up. And coming up next week, it's Super Sunday, Chelsea against Arsenal. A heavyweight clash with major implications at both ends of the table That's next week, live on Super Sunday. That brings Super Sunday to a close. Big moments, big performances, and results that will have a real impact as the season continues. From the intensity at the top of the table to the pressure building at the bottom, today delivered once again. Thanks for joining us for Super Sunday. We'll see you next time.
Somebody calling, you think you're somebody, don't you? I think you're scared of keeping somebody close.